This was supposed to be Cooper Flagg's night, his NBA debut, but that was overshadowed by a different #1 overall pick, the tallest player in the NBA, Victor Wembanyama. And we got our big man right there, Kendrick Perkins, here to talk us through what was an unbelievable night, Perk, in Dallas. There they are, couple #1 overalls. Very first possession of the game. Flagg's going to get the steal. Ahead to AD, back to Flagg. Oh, he can't finish, Perk.
He wanted it too bad, but AD the vet cleaned it up for him, though. And then here comes this alien. Oh my God!
Throwing right hooks, crazy
and
finish.
mean with it.
And then little up fake, get it back to him, and it looks like he's playing Nerf hoops, doesn't it, Perk?
By the way, that's Derek Lively. He just did that too. And Stephon Castle, he was phenomenal tonight. 24 points. I thought he showed up and showed out.
Yeah, last season's Rookie of the Year also looked vastly improved. He finds Wemby there. So the two young stars getting together. This game is just kind of a series of oohs and ahs. Here we go again.
Look at the footwork. The jab with the little baby rock the cradle and one. He didn't even have to jump.
We got to sort of inject Cooper Flagg into the highlight. It is his NBA debut. He is the #1 overall pick. Much more aggressive, have to, hunting his shot. There's his first 2 NBA points. Gets the bucket.
And I love that action for him. Great play by Jason Kidd to start the half, having them coming off the screen, get something easy for him. But the Spurs wouldn't let up, and that's Stephon Castle. Yeah. God bless America.
Up top to Devin Vassell there, and then Wemby, one of his 3 blocks. And watch what he does here now. Just brings it down.
Now, this is not normal. This is not normal. This is not normal. None of this is normal. None of it. Watch him stir it up. Yeah, whip it up, young fella.
It was a staggering display. It really was. We just kept watching. There's Cooper Flagg getting it going. Crazy reverse with English.
Nice little English on it.
Yes. But this was Wemby's night with the left hand.
By the way, that's Anthony Davis, y'all.
Yeah.
That he's doing that.
He can play a little defense. Wemby was 15 of 21 shooting. Got his 40 on the baseline. First player in Spurs history with 40 in a season opener. Spurs rout the Mavs. Here's the star of the game.
What we work for, all of us got our own battles and struggles, and God knows I'm working hard in the summer, so it's paying off. All dreams are allowed now. I'm just glad to be back because after what I've lived, it means something.
What was the inspiration for that summer?
So going to NASA, I don't think it helped me for anything basketball-wise, but it was a dream, so I liked it. But it all helped me. I think the main thing, my summer revolved around my physical development and my trip to China. That's what it was about. And Hakeem, in terms of scoring, that doesn't really get much better, so it can only be beneficial.
He's been out 8 months. He's been waiting for this probably longer and more thorough than anybody else. And so you saw him take the moment and play spectacular.
All right, one of our NBA analysts, a guy named Perkins, posted this during the game. The Spurs pay Wemby 5 years, $1 billion in all cash. Like he's back, the Brinks truck up.
That's a bargain.
Right to his drive. You're spending other people's money again. But hey, I don't know. You might be right. He might be worth that because as good as he was in his first 2 seasons, Perk, that guy tonight, not just vastly improved, looked like he belongs in the conversation of best player in basketball. What stood out to you about his game?
Where do I start? I don't know. To be honest, that was the best, the most dominant performance I've seen in the last 10 years. And it's not what you do, it's how you do it and who he did it to. We're talking about the Dallas Mavericks with a front line of Anthony Davis and Derek Lively, 2 defensive guys, and Victor Wembanyama made them look like young fellas. All across the board, from the defensive end with the block shots to the ball handling, sham guarding, getting down the lane, snatching the screws out the rim, showing the footwork, showing the versatility, the one-legged bank shots, the and ones from the 3-point line, the 4-point plays, just doing it all across the board. He had 30 and 10. He had 30 and 10 through 3 quarters. 30 and 10 through 3 quarters. I'm looking at Victor Wembanyama and I'm saying, is every arena that he goes through, is going to be sold out like NBA YoungBoy. He is box office. And you're right. By the end of this season, we just might be saying that he's not only the best player in the NBA, but the most dominant player in the NBA as well.
It's all that time spent with the Shaolin monks this summer, meditating. You do your kung fu, and that's what happens, I guess. The #1 overall pick in 2023, stepping way up. As for this year's #1 overall, here's Cooper Flagg on his NBA debut.
Not great. I mean, obviously didn't play incredibly well, but gotta move past it. Turn our focus to start getting ready Friday. I'm excited to keep going. Obviously, it hurts. First loss being like that, but I just trying to look forward to the next one. Turn the page and get ready. We know we got a lot better than that, so just staying positive and staying ready and just being locked in on the next one.
Again, Cooper Flagg didn't score any points in the first half, scored his first points in the third. Perk, what did you see from the #1 overall pick on this night?
I mean, first of all, David, I want all the critics out there and all the fans out there to everybody keep a cool booty, okay? Cooper Flagg is going to be just fine, all right? This is game one for him. Like, he's the #1 pick that's coming into a situation that no other #1 pick outside of Tim Duncan has walked into, right? And then he's asked to play the point guard position. But he was 4 for 13 from the field, which he struggled shooting the rock tonight. But 10 points, 10 rebounds show you that he's always going to find a way to show up in the box score because he has the size, he has the athleticism, and most importantly, he has the high motor and the will. Right? And when you have that type of mindset, you're going to perform pretty damn good in the box score majority of the times, even when you struggle. So everybody stay calm. He's going to be just fine.
Yeah, better days ahead, certainly, for Cooper Flagg. Tough to shine when Victor Wembanyama is sharing the same basketball court with you, that's for sure. It was his night. Perk, stay there. Let's get it over to Ryan.
Yeah, Perk, let's go. Pelicans, Grizzlies, Zion, Ja. #1 and 2 picks from the 2019 draft squaring off. They're 4-4 against each other coming in. But Perk, early on, Morant going to work on Zion.
And that was pretty good defense. That was just better offense right there. But I love the two South Carolina boys going at it.
And what do you think of skinny Zion right here?
Well, he's skinny, but he's still playing daddy ball in that paint, as you can see. I mean, he's still a problem.
Meanwhile, KCP, new in town. First game with the Grizzlies. Nailing a 3 right there in the middle of the third.
I love it. I love him for the Memphis Grizzlies. He brings that championship leadership, that veteran leadership that he needs. And welcome back, Jaren Jackson Jr.
Yeah, getting it done right there. And then Morant. This was just his night. Look at this off-balance layup.
Absorbed the contact, went through the reverse with the finish. Okay, Ja.
And Zion getting his moves in. Tough reverse laying goes. This one all tied up at 115. It was close late, but off the block there, Morant going the other way, and Ja doing Ja things.
Tough cover when he's in transition. I love the finishing below the basket, but then here comes Zion again. Oh, nice block shot.
Right? Santi Aldama getting the block, and then Ja closing the door with the floater.
He called it.
He did, right?
He loved to go to the bank.
35 on the night. Grizz hang on to win, 128-122. They won 5 straight against the Pelicans. So I like this matchup, Zion and Ja, but Ja prevails. Huge second half to take down Zion. What edge does Ja bring to the Grizzlies offense when he's riding that hot hand like he was tonight?
Well, you got to remember, he's playing with a chip on his shoulder, right? 2-3 years ago, we were looking at Ja Morant as being the face of the league, and Anthony Edwards, Luka, and a few other guys passed him up, and now he's trying to enter his name back into that conversation. So what we saw tonight was a pissed-off Ja Morant, and I love it. 35 points opening night, reminding people of who the hell he is, reminding people that he's still one of those dudes. The only thing is, can he be consistent? Can he stay healthy? If he can, then we could expect major numbers out of him for the rest of the season.
Yeah, you can kind of say the same thing about Zion, but this is really Ja's moment if he can do those things.
Yeah.
Health, consistency, hopefully we see it this year. All right, sit tight. We got a whole slew of NBA action coming up.
Ryan back here with you. Here's a look at the favorites in the East entering the season. Cleveland at +220. The favorite, well, the Knicks second at +325. To the Garden we go. Cleveland won its first 15 games of the season last year, but playing Without Darius Garland, Max Strus, and DeAndre Hunter in this one, Jalen Brunson, Donovan Mitchell were there, as was Melo, honored for his induction into the Hall. Brunson working and beating his defender. Knicks with the early lead. A little bit later, Mikal Bridges, that silky smoke, knocks that shot down. Gets fouled. Knicks up 10 after 1. Brunson didn't shoot well, 5 of 18 floor. Had 23 in this one. Knicks up 15 at halftime. Last season when they led by that much at the break, they were 36-0 against everyone else. 0-2 against Cleveland. Foreshadowing, perhaps? Well, Donovan Mitchell thought so. Spida goes ballistic in the third. Hitting threes, mid-range shots, gets the lead down to single digits. Just creating his shot and feeling it. A minute later, driving, the step over, knocks that down, Cavs down 2. And then how about a 3-ball? That 15-point lead, it's all gone. Cavaliers now up by 1. Spida had 21 in the third, just 1 less than the entire Knicks team. So we're tied after 3, heading to the 4th. Cat, who was dealing with a quad injury with a game-time decision, all he did was pour in 19 points, had 11 boards. Knicks up 3. Then Miles McBride got it going. Deuce, one of his 4 threes. Aaron Judge approves. And then the ball movement, OG Anunoby, corner 3, Knicks by 8. Last minute, Anunoby gonna get it and throw it down. He led the way with 24, 14 boards. So the Cavs, who started 15-0 last season, begin this one 0-1.
Sixers, Celtics, they hope to be in that conversation. Jason Tatum on hand. He won't be playing for a while. Celtics won 10 straight season openers at home, tied for the second longest streak in NBA history. Joel Embiid back for the first time since February, and it showed. Watch this. Working on Xavier Tillman, and he gets stripped by him, and Tillman goes the other way, and he's going to lay it in. And Embiid, that would kind of sum up his entire night. 4 points in just 20 minutes. Good thing Philly had VJ Edgecombe. Remember the name. Look at him blowing by his defender. Dude got hops and getting it done. And then later, Edgecombe from 3, one of his 5 threes on the night. 14 points in the first quarter. Passes LeBron for the most in the first quarter in an NBA debut. With the Sixers down 2. So the second quarter belonged to Tyrese Maxey. Look at the steal and then throw it down. Sixers up 2. Later, Maxey showing the full arsenal. Watch this. Stop, pop, got it. Gets a 3. Had 7 threes on the night. He was cooking. Watch this filthy step back. Ooh, oh, whoa. Ow. Sixers up 6 at half. Fourth quarter, though, Celtics running things up 8. Anthony Simons, new guy in town, coming in from Portland, slamming it home. Celtics go up 10 later in the fourth. How about more VJ? Driving, laying it in. Continuing to, he's like, let's go. I know. Jaylen Brown, though, he's got it going. Little floater right here. Money, 25 points on the night. Celtics up 4. How about a Kelly Oubre sighting? Give it to Kelly. Gets it going there. Sixers take the lead. Brown taking the 3. No good. Gets out to Peyton Pritchard. And that 3 is good. Celtics take the 1-point lead. After more free throws, Sixers up 2. Edgecombe at the line, misses the first free throw with the game on the line. It's real tight. Second free throw, misses both. Celtics call timeout. Had a great debut, but missed those clutch free throws. Later, Pritchard, final chance for Boston. Not gonna happen, and look at Edgecombe. Whew! At 34 on the night, Sixers hang on to win, and VJ getting the celly.
Appreciate y'all. See y'all in the locker room. See y'all in the locker room. Man, it's great. It is great, man. First game in TD Garden, you know, the fans are super loud. Great environment, you know, couldn't hear myself breathe for real. Man, so yeah.
Edgecombe's night was particularly historic. His 34 points were the 3rd most in an NBA debut all time, and the most since a guy named Wilt Chamberlain had 43 for the Philadelphia Warriors back in 1959. Incredible performance. We're going to bring back Kendrick Perkins on this one. Perk, huge outing by the rookie in his debut, But then you had Embiid struggling in his first game since February. What are your thoughts on Edgecombe and the Sixers offense?
Well, I got mixed emotions, but I'm going to say this. Daryl Morey is finally going to get a good night of sleep tonight because VJ Edgecombe made him look damn good in this season opener tonight. I mean, this young man looked like he's been here before. His ability to get downhill, we know he's athletic as hell. His not being afraid, going into a hostile environment and putting on the show. And then Tyrese Maxey. We know the Philadelphia 76ers, this franchise belongs to him, but this backcourt has put the world on notice. I'm looking forward to watching them in a very, very impressive outing out of those two guys.
Yeah, a lot of the questions about VJ was, can he hit the three? Can he shoot from distance? Have 5 threes, great shooting night. Amazing debut for him. All right, let's keep it out east. Knicks down the Cavs on their home floor. A lot of people think this could be an East Finals preview. What stood out to you with the Knicks and Mike Brown's coaching debut?
Well, I think more so it was the offense, right? And so many guys playing with so much freedom. And I'm talking about guys outside of Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns, right? We saw Deuce McBride come in off the bench. He had a solid 15 points. But OG Anunoby was a grown-ass man tonight. And, I mean, he did it in all phases, from being a monster on the board, knocking down three-point shots, showing that he could get to the rim and finish. And again, overall, a great collective win by the Knicks. And we see that now with the new Mike Brown offense, he want to play with pace and also get Jalen Brunson, off the ball a lot more and let others be able to be playmakers.
Yeah, he played with a lot of pace when Mike Brown was leading Sacramento. You're seeing that right now in New York. We'll see how that plays out in the East. All right, Perk, thanks so much.
Appreciate you.
Harry Kane has just achieved what even Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi never could, reaching 20 goals faster than both football legends. And the numbers behind this record will shock you. Hello, football fans. Welcome back to the channel, where we bring you the biggest stories from the world of football. Today, we're talking about an unbelievable milestone: Harry Kane rewriting history at Bayern Munich, leaving even Ronaldo and Messi behind. After joining Bayern, Kane has been nothing short of spectacular, and his latest performance in the Champions League just proves it again. On Wednesday night, Bayern Munich faced Club Brugge in the UEFA Champions League. The German giants were already in control, but in the 14th minute, a moment of history was written. Konrad Laimer delivered a low cross across the box, and Harry Kane, always in the right place at the right time, slotted it home with ease. It looked like a routine finish, but that goal carried huge meaning. It was Kane's 20th goal of the season, and he did it in just 12 games. That means he has reached 20 goals faster than both Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi ever did in their entire careers. Let's look at the numbers for a second. Back in the 2014-15 season, Cristiano Ronaldo hit the 20-goal mark for Real Madrid after 13 games. Lionel Messi's fastest run to 20 goals came after 17 games, and he managed that feat 3 different times in his career. Harry Kane has now done it in 12, making it the quickest 20-goal start to a season among all 3. Earlier this season, Kane even surpassed another Messi record, reaching 20-goal contributions, goals plus assists, in just 742 minutes of football. Messi's best was 749 minutes during his historic 2011-12 season with Barcelona. That means Kane is not just scoring goals, he's breaking records belonging to 2 of the greatest players to ever play the game. It's not the first time Kane has outperformed the GOATs. In 2017, he scored 56 goals for Tottenham Hotspur and the England national team, more than Messi's 54 and Ronaldo's 53 in the same year. Season after season, Harry Kane has proved he is one of the most consistent strikers in world football. And now in Germany, he's thriving in a team built for winning titles, something he was desperately chasing back in England. His adaptation to Bayern Munich has been seamless. Strong positioning, clinical finishing, and leadership on the field, he's become the perfect fit for the Bavarian giants. But Kane has never hidden his admiration for Ronaldo and Messi. In an interview last year, he said, "Ronaldo and Messi were people I looked up to growing up. They were in their prime when I was a teenager. Both of them inspired me, their hunger, their determination, and their desire to keep proving people wrong." He also praised Ronaldo's longevity and commitment, calling his career of 900 goals inspiring. Now the student is challenging the Masters. At 32, Harry Kane has entered a golden phase, and if he keeps this form up, he could end the season with one of the greatest goal-scoring records in modern football. So, what does this mean for the GOAT debate? Has Harry Kane officially entered the conversation with Ronaldo and Messi? Or is it still too early to compare? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like the video, share it with your football friends, and subscribe for more updates on the beautiful game. Thanks for watching, and remember, records are made to be broken,